Hello. Hi. Welcome to today's audio log. It is 7:34 p.m. on the 20th of November 2023. And I've been away for a few days. I have not been making these audio logs. But I realized that that's okay, you know? Like, oh man, I don't need to hold myself to a schedule, you know? Like, I think I'm just gonna record these when I want to record them. And that might be every day. I might miss a day. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I can still talk about what's been going on. And that is what I intend to do. And I have quite a few things to talk about today because, of my absence. So, I guess I'll start. I didn't do on Friday, did I? Because that was the day I left for York. Yeah, okay. So I'll just do like a quick overview of the weekend. So Friday, I left for York. Took a train. I arrived in York at around 12:30ish, somewhere like that, or something like that, time-wise. And then I kind of just spent a few hours walking around, just like the town area. The Christmas market is up and running, so that was there, and I had a look around. I didn't do much. That's all I did really for a few hours until I was able to check into my B&B. At which point I was pretty tired from all the traveling and walking around and stuff. Then once I checked into my B&B, I stayed there for the rest of the day. I kind of just chilled. Didn't do much. I ordered some food and I watched some TV. That was about it. The next day was more interesting. So obviously the next day was the open day for the university. And I did manage to do everything I set out to do for the most part. There were like one or two things I couldn't do, but I'll get into that. But yeah, I pretty much did everything else. I spent like, well, I got there. I think I got there at like, what time was it? Maybe got there at like 9:30ish, and then I think I left around like 2:30. So I was there for about 5 hours. Um, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go into detail about every little thing that I did. I walked around the campus. If I had a question, I went to the appropriate person and I asked them. I was able to gather quite a lot of useful information. And yeah, so it was overall a good trip, worthwhile. While I was there, I went on a campus tour, which was cool. I kind of already knew most of the campus from my previous open day visit, but it was nice to walk around anyway and hear some more details about things. So I did that. I attended the talk for the Japanese and Korean courses. Even though I did that last time, but I wanted to do it again just to like refresh my memory on all the information. Um, and then also after that, like straight after that, um, something that was not available last time, I went to. It was a study abroad session, is how they put it. Basically, they just went into detail, well, more detail, about the year that I will be spending abroad as part of my course. Um, and that was useful, I'd say. I don't I don't know if I learned anything that I didn't already know, but it was good. I also got to see like a few more of the potential um, students. So the other people that may be on the same course as me, which was nice. It's there was more people there this time than there was last time, but it's still a pretty small like group of people. So I'm happy about that because I don't want to be in a large classroom with like 30 plus people because I feel like I wouldn't be able to um, I don't know what the word is. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be seen, if that makes sense, because there are so many other people that the teacher or the professor can't really go around each individual. You know what I mean? So like more people, harder to get to each individual. So less people is good. um, so yeah, uh, all that stuff went well. That was fine. Um, and then after that, I grabbed some food, but that's not important. Um, After I did that, I went on a, um, well, I should say the accommodation tour. So there's a bunch of different accommodation sites scattered around the city, um, and they offer a ticketed tour to the furthest one away. So you get a ticket, it's free. You just get a ticket, you hop on the bus, and it drives directly to the furthest accommodation site. So when we got there, we split up into smaller groups, and we were able to go inside one of the houses and have a look around. Um, we had a look around the kitchen area, the bathrooms, and one of the bedrooms. And it was this particular accommodation is a shared accommodation, so the two bathrooms, two shared bathrooms, and one shared kitchen, and then I think it was 5 bedrooms. So you're in there with 4 other people. Um, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. It was nicer than I thought it was going to be. Um, Being in a shared accommodation is probably at the bottom of my preferences, but when I apply for accommodation, I need to put a shared accommodation on the list anyway. Um, so it will probably be the one that I went to. Um, that would be my preference, I suppose. It was nice. It was quiet, which I appreciate. Um, and yeah, it was fine. It was also like the cheapest option, so I mean that's a bonus as well. Um, but yeah, like overall, it was nice. It was good. It was cool to see what student accommodation looks like while it's being lived in. So yeah, it kind of gave me an idea of how life might be like for me. So yeah, that was cool. After that, we hopped back on the bus. We went back to the university, and that was kind of it. That's all I had planned for the day. Um, I was going to. So they do offer. Well, they do allow you to go and visit some of the other accommodation sites, but you have to walk there on your own. Um, and I was planning to do that. In fact, I walked up to one that I was hoping to get into. But as I got closer to it, I double checked the website to see if it was still open. It was not. And then I looked at the time and I realized I had to get back to the train station or else I'm going to miss my train. Because prior to this, in fact, the night before, I received a text message asking if I could get an earlier train home, which kind of cut my day shorter than it was originally supposed to be. But it's all good. Overall, it was a great trip. I enjoyed it. I learned some things, and yeah, I now am working on the next step, which is accommodation and which one I'm going to go to. And I think I have an idea. So I think I haven't actually done this yet, but when you apply for accommodation, I think you have to put 3 options down in order of like your top preference and then like your middle and then your bottom. And I think I know which 3 I'm going to try to go with. But I can't apply yet because the applications open in February, so I've got some time to think about it and consider, all the options and stuff. But I think I have like 3. I have 3 in mind that interest me. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've done since Friday. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess moving on from that, today I went back to the library that I went to about a month ago, and I returned the books that I borrowed. That was about it, to be honest, but that's something that I did today. And yeah, that's actually everything, I think. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, so it's all gone well. I'm doing well. I am looking forward to starting university next year. Honestly, I kind of want to just start now, but I can't, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I will be back whenever, probably tomorrow, for the next one. So, yeah, until then, thanks for listening, and good night.